So we have a wild wife here in her natural habitat. Then boom! Husband comes in and confronts her and says, not on my watch. So if you want to see what happens next, stay tuned, man. But anyways, guys, my name is Jay Hall. And I'm back again with another video. So make sure you hit that like button, man. Road to 500k subscribers. And also follow me on Instagram. I'll respond if you DM me. I promise. The guitar don't lie. Let's get into the video! Subscribe! But if you were the husband, what would you have done in this situation? Would you have done the same thing? Yes! 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 Yo, why are my eyes like that, man? But yeah, man, if that was my wife, I'm gonna have to pull a Will Smith. Oh, wow! Me personally, I wouldn't even date a girl that would think of doing that. I knew it!
Sometimes I miss my old body. But once you start gaining, you can't stop, and just want to keep going to grow a bigger belly. Gaining is my passion, and it made me learn my body is as beautiful and valid as a gym body. We both worked hard to achieve our dream bodies, even if they are different. Be proud of your lifestyle and body. Don't get manipulated by fake gym motivation posts. That's not happiness.
This man is tripping! Hard work my ass, bro. He stayed in one spot the entire video and stuffed his face. Bro, where's cancel culture? This is the shit they should be canceling.
There's so many things women can do better than guys. Women can do things. Here's one example that I was at the mall with my nephew babysitting. I'm just walking through the mall, and a woman I didn't know pulled up a knee. She goes, "Is that your son?" I go, "No, it's my nephew." And she without any hesitation, she says, "He is adorable. What's your name?" "You are so cute. Marcus, when you turn 18, I'm coming back for you. You're a little heartbreaker. Save him for me." He's like, "Yeah." She walked away. Went back to shopping. I challenge any man in this room. Any guy, go to the mall, just approach a woman you don't know. "Is that your niece? Can I have a word with her, please?" Wow, when you turn 18, I'm coming back for you.
Yep, automatic jail time, bro. Automatic jail time for life. Throw away the key. And that's why there are double standards, because women and men aren't the same. Society tells us that we aren't the same. Nature tells us that we are the same. So females be calling each other sis because they all be calling the same guy daddy. And that's true, man. A lot of girls date the same top percentage of guys. So if you're a top percent guy, man, you getting your pick of the litter when it comes to girls. But the average men out here are getting the scraps, man. They're getting the scraps. Crazy out here. Yeah, but as average men, these are the type of girls that we have to deal with.
I'm not about to sit here and wait, and your dick is not what I like.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, if it's wet, it is little, because we can go ahead and cancel this right now.
Right now.
We don't need to be wasting 6 months, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm going.
I really want to be, like, honestly, if I go
you gotta ask then.
Listen,
they on my ass.
It's
today,
to the
man.
point to where I honest to God want to do this. Like, if I'm going on a first date with somebody, I want to see your. I want you to whip that shit. I want to see it. If you need to go to the bathroom, get your. No, because
you don't gotta whip it out.
But I don't want to do that because it's like, oh my God, like JoJo's so aggressive and she just want to she a hoe or whatever. But really, I just want to know, am I wasting my time with you, sir? Extremely important, and use a dildo and do all of that. It's more than just.
What happened to hi, hello? What do you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What do you look for in a guy? What do you look for in a girl? So now here's a video you guys have been waiting for. So we got the wife on the stage having a jolly good time. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All smiles, all shits and giggles. And now the husband's about to come through. He about to come through. Yeah. And he said, "What the hell are you doing, Hannah?" My man angry. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, he's getting bottles thrown at him. He's getting booed. Even though his wife went on stage and disrespected him like that. Like this modern day era got shit fucked up. How you gonna be my girl, my wife, and go up on stage and do something like that? What do I look like to you? Will Smith? And here's another video of how modern relationships are disappointing me.
You would still be with me if I cheated.
1, 2, 3. Strongly disagree. Whoa!
Disagree.
Not strongly.
I feel like for me, I didn't but strongly disagree because I don't know.
Baby.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's okay.
Well, you get upset because no one's gonna do that, you know?
I just put disagree because I was between disagree and agree. Because I really couldn't find anyone else like you, honey.
You can tell he's completely in love with her. She's probably his whole world, right? But she respects her boundaries, and she would cut him off just like that if he ever cheated. But he will take her back. She doesn't have that full-on utmost respect for him, and she literally just babied him. And did you guys see that? Like, it kind of switched to like a mother-son vibe. I'm like, damn, are you his mom? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, not every man can be like, oh, macho and alpha and shit like that. You need men like this in the world also, guys. And the thing is, the guys like him are the ones that will give the woman their entire world. So let's hope that she doesn't break his heart.
Oh, shit.
My guy, bold. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. Subscribe! Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video with this story I found on TikTok about a wife cheating on her husband and saying it wasn't her fault.
My wife cheated on me and says it's not her fault. This past weekend the kiddo and I went on a 2-day camping trip for some father-son bonding time. My wife doesn't like camping herself at all anymore and doesn't even appreciate our kid and I going. This is a big hobby for me and I want to share with my son. Usually we argue a lot about my trips, especially if I request to bring our child, but this time she was oddly cooperative about the whole thing, but still insisted she wouldn't join us. I was surprised but didn't question anything because I was so excited that she was finally allowing us to go and I didn't want her to change her mind. I thought we had finally found a common ground and the arguments were ending. I was wrong. We had a great trip and returned back on Monday. We expected to come home to an empty house as my wife should have been at her office for a few more hours. I walked the kid up to his room as he was exhausted and ready for a nap. After, I walked into our bedroom to find an exposed man in my bed. I recognized him as my wife's coworker whom I have met numerous times at her work functions. At first I was in disbelief and even wondered if I was in the right house. Then my wife walked out of our bathroom, also exposed, and I had no more doubts. She looked petrified when she saw me. I have never been so angry. I yelled at the dude to get out of my house so I could speak to my wife. He grabbed his clothes and left. Then we started arguing. I never yell at my wife. We always want to keep things civil for our son, but I was so hurt I was screaming. Then my wife decides to get defensive, saying it's not her fault that I am barely around and camp so much, even though I hardly go on trips anymore because she doesn't like it. She says, "That's what drove me to do this. Your neglect of this family." I was in tears at that point. I just don't understand how her cheating could be my fault. When I turned around to leave, my son was standing in the doorway and I felt terrible for yelling. I quickly consoled him, but my wife snapped at me again, telling me to get my hands off him. Now she won't speak to me and says I can't see my child until I apologize. Apologize for what? She said we could go on this trip. She planned to cheat and that kills me. It makes me wonder if she has done this before. I'm stuck staying with my parents right now. I don't know what to do. I want to see my son. I'm worried I really scared my child and of course I would apologize to him. Just not my wife, but maybe it is my fault. A little bit of an update. I'm back home now. Decided it was best to get here as soon as possible. Things are quiet, but I'm relieved to be back in the same space as my son. This is a follow-up to my last post about my cheating wife. For the past week, I have been working with a lawyer to initiate the process of divorce and gaining full custody of my son, with the exception of visitation for now until more is resolved. Things were awkward and tense for the first few days of me being back home, so my wife, to keep things simple and identities private, decided to leave to stay with the guy I found exposed with her. I'm disappointed at the example she's setting for our son, but this makes my decision to divorce even more concrete. I will continue to share as much as I can if that's what people would like, but of course court has its confidentialities that I must keep within boundaries of. My, now, ex-wife revealed she is pregnant with a man she cheated with and no longer wants to see our child. Last week I received several texts from my ex saying she was pregnant with an unknown man's child, obviously meaning she cheated with multiple other people before the one I found out about. She said she plans to keep the baby and start a family with her coworker. She also mentioned that she wouldn't be fighting me for custody of our son. I told her I would be willing to split the custody or at least keep visitation rights for the sake of the kiddo, but she insisted she didn't care about that anymore. I am honestly in awe. I'm shocked she has given up on everything about the family we had, but I am most hurt for my son. At the end of the day, she isn't worth wasting any more of my energy on. I have been spending every moment I can with my kid and will continue to do so. I'm starting to feel more like myself again and I can't wait to get back into adventures in nature. I'd like to say a final thanks to everyone for the support and encouragement. I will always be grateful for that.
She's really gonna blame him for spending time with his kid and trying to be a good parent and gaslight him and saying, oh, it's his fault. That is crazy, man. Guys, make sure you watch out for women like this. We have to become smart at choosing the right women that will love, nurture, and cater to us, and will be good mothers and good wives, so we can be in good relationships, man. Because this is not it. This ain't it, man. With that said, I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace out.